Hey guys, Traxxas 328 here again. Sorry I haven't made any videos in a while. Not really a while, but like a week or so. Just kind of been busy with school and finals and stuff like that. But just wanted to do kind of a little update on my 22. Just tell you what I've been working on and stuff. Um, my 8 2.0 is still doing good. I got my wing back from my J Concepts wing back from my friend Ryan. Who was borrowing it the last race. I don't know what I was thinking to give him my secret weapon, as I say. No, I'm just kidding. But it is a good wing, actually. I'd recommend the Illusion wing to anybody. I think it's the Illusion wing at least, but whatever wing it is, it's that one. It is by J Concepts. Don't let the Proline sticker fool you. But so that's all the same. I just went and practiced with it. Diff well, I'm running 553, 5,000, 5,000, 3,000 from front to rear. My B4 is still as it was. You know, it's still all the same body, same everything. So that's up there. And you see that my scte is not up there. Well, there's something going on there. Let me move the 22 real quick. I'll just move it into here. Hang on, getting situated. Okay, well, what's going on here is here's my body. I don't know if you guys have seen this much, but I did this, and me and my dad did this, painting out the roll cage because I thought it was cool. Blah blah blah. Should have cut all those out. Those are painted black, yes, but I should have cut all those out and stuff. Louvers I couldn't cut out, but those front ones I could have. Stuff like that. The big top one. But it is a J Concepts Ford Raptor SVT. But what's going on here is this is actually being sold. You guys might be saying like, what? We haven't seen any videos of this. We haven't seen any videos of it running. Sorry guys, but really, it's just kind of been a pain with me lately with the whole center diff. Center diff's a big part of it. The rest of it's a pretty big part too. I haven't really. I mean, I like how this car drives because it really does drive a lot like a buggy. Per se, like the 810, because that's what it was modeled off of. It doesn't really handle like a short course truck, which is nice because you can drive it a little more aggressively. But it's just been kind of giving me problems, not durability problems, but just with the center diff, it's been giving me issues, and I guess I'm just tired of it. But what I'm thinking, I mean, I know you guys just thinking like, man, you just got the 22, you're already in for another car. Well, yes, and I did get the kit version of the 8 2.0 on its way, so I will have that for Christmas. And I'm not going to build it, so if you guys are expecting like a build video or something, it's not happening, sorry. Because it's going to be all for parts. All parts for that. But I am going to put the new chassis on there and the new shock towers and some of the titanium stuff on there and the titanium newer shocks and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And I'll just have the shocks that are on it right now as backups, which will be nice. But with this, I am selling it. Yes, it is on eBay currently, and so is the Mama Max Pro SCT system. I did run this just a couple days ago when I took my 22 to the Redlands Raceway down in Redlands, California, and that is a really nice track. Actually, it's really fun. I like the layout that they have right now. They got a whoop section in there that my 22 kind of skips over. It's really, I mean, my 22 does the same thing every time. You know, it skips over it, but other than that, it does the same thing every time. So I'm really pleased with the 22, actually. The diff was giving me a little bit of problems, but I think I figured it out. I kind of loosened it all the way up, because it was slipping and it was really annoying. I didn't want to ruin the diff, and, so, but I got this thing from Durango that you're supposed to hold the back tires and then gas it and the slipper clutch is supposed to be loose enough to where the car comes up to about there, and then go back when you let off. So I got it to there, and then I adjusted the diff from there, and yeah. But back to this. Yeah, I cleaned it all up, took the ESC off. That is glue, but oh well. Took the servo out, and the servo that was in this was a Savox 1256 or no 1258. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure 1258 TG titanium gears. It had 166 ounces of torque, and it was like 0.11 seconds or some or point .9 or some. No, I think it was 0.11 actually. Or this might have been 0.11 and that was 0.9 or something like that, some close. But it was fast. It's faster and has more torque than this does, and I figured that that would go better in the heavier of my two-wheel drive buggy cars. You know, that and the B4. Personally, I'm not really liking the 22 for indoors. Like, it's really not doing much for me. It's I haven't really been able to drive it like I want to drive it. I haven't been able to, like, really push the car and. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't, like, criticize on me on this, guys. But, just, like, I'll try to really gas it, and it won't go where I want it to go. I'm not, like, full throttling out at corners and stuff. No, no, no. But it's just, it's not getting the protection. I could try some different tires. I may do that. But it's just kind of not doing what I want it to do. But outdoors, it's like gold, man. That is like one of the smoothest cars, well, two-wheel drive buggies I've ever driven outdoors or seen outdoors. Actually, I think the aluminum chassis really helps outdoors. But another thing is a lot of guys said that the mid-motor setup is really good for indoors, like clay and stuff, like weight distribution of the tires and stuff like that. But it's not really good for outdoors. So what I'm thinking, because a lot of the guys at Redlands run the B4 up there. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use the B4 for indoors, and I'm going to use this for outdoors. Majority. I can still run them both. And so my plan is I'm going to stick this back in the B4. I'm going to get a whatchamacallit for that, a radio post receiver. And I might just stick the Reedy system back in it because it's easy and it's drivable. But I will end up getting a better system. I'll end up getting an 8.5 system for it. And I will end up getting the 8mm the plus 8mm chassis and getting carbon arms, blah, 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 blah. I really want to make it racy because I was doing some updating, or I was updating myself on the whole B4 because I haven't really looked at it or talked about it in a long time. And what I'm thinking is, because what a lot of the top guys were saying that the carbon stuff is really nice when you're racing. It's not really good for bashability because it is so stiff so it'll break. But they said if you're racing or if you drive like a racer, it'll be good because it'll make your car handle better. Like it'll act more, it'll act more stiff. It'll act more consistent. So I thought that was great. So I may try that. And one thing, I have an idea, guys. Hear me out on this. I am going to either get I'm going to get a 4-wheel drive 10 scale buggy. Why, you may ask? Well, because obviously, as you can tell, I am a big fan of buggies. This is apparent. But I really like them just for the driving style. It suits my driving style. That's why I've always wanted an A-scale truggy, because, it's close to a buggy, so blah, blah, blah. But, everyone says the A-scale truggies are even funner than the A-scale buggies, just because you have more traction, more stability and stuff like that. So that really got me excited. That is a lot of money, guys, and, and if I don't like the 4-wheel drive buggy, I'll sell it. But, hey, I was watching this one video, and those guys were flying with those things, and man, did they look fun. I'm against two right now. The B44.2 factory team from Team Associated, or the Team Durango DE or the DEX 410, not the 410R, the 410 V3, and I really actually am leaning forward or towards the Durango. You guys might be like, "What?" I've never had a Durango. I've had Team Associated and Losi and Traxxas, but that's it. And so why Durango? Well, the Durango, a bunch of people were saying that it drives more like an A scale. That's what I was thinking. Is that since it's a smaller scale of car, it would drive at a faster pace. Well, that's good because when you learn to drive at a faster pace, driving at a slower pace, if you scaled up, the scale speed would slow down, so that this car would actually seem slower than that car. So if I learn to drive at a faster pace, this will be even easier to drive, is what I'm thinking. And people said the Durango drove more like an A scale because of the aluminum chassis. The B44 is like almost all carbon fiber. The Durango has either a aluminum, plastic, or carbon fiber top plate. I can't exactly remember. I think it's plastic actually. And it has an aluminum chassis. The V3, the 410 original, like the not the R, just the 410. V3 has carbon fiber shock towers, just like the B44, and it has 12mm shocks, just like the B44.2, and so it's really got me excited. And people say it holds more corner speed, which is nice because corner speed is always good, you know. Yeah, you get faster around the corners, you get faster around the track. Well, so what I've been thinking is that I'm gonna get one of those actually. And I either need a 6.5 system from Tekken or anything, 6.5. Or some people said, here, guys, let me know your feedback on this because I'm not totally sure on it yet. But some people say get the Mamba Max Pro and get a 5700 kV system from them, and it'll be almost the same as a 6.5 turn system. I don't know, but it's a cheaper option by about $150 or so. So that is a or $130 or so, but that is a liable option. So I might have to try that. But I'm gonna let you go on this, guys. Expect more in the future, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.